Imagine being called the most overrated player in the NBA by your own peers. Now imagine turning that insult into fuel for a playoff run that shocked the league. That's Tyrese Haliburton for you. Just months after an anonymous poll slapped that label on him, he's got the Indiana Pacers 4 wins away from the NBA Finals, leading them to the Eastern Conference Finals for the second year straight. This isn't just a comeback, it's Haliburton making his detractors look downright foolish. Let's dive into his story from overlooked kid to clutch star and see how he's having the last laugh. The early days cut and counted out. Tyrese Haliburton wasn't born a star. As a teenager in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, he got effectively cut from his travel team, a gut punch for any young athlete. But instead of folding, he joined a new AAU squad under coach Brian Jonakin, who saw something special. Haliburton thrived on slights, passed over for Wisconsin's Mr. Basketball. That stung, showing up at Iowa State as a low-level recruit that fired him up. By the time he left college, scouts nitpicked his jump shot, but they missed the real weapon, his brain. Haliburton thinks the game like few others, and that's where his rise began. The NBA rising fast. Then the overrated jab. Haliburton hit the NBA like a storm. He became an all-star, signed a deal worth $52 million a year, and even played for Team USA at the Paris Olympics. But success drew skeptics. In April, the Athletics Anonymous poll had 13 out of 90 players, about 14.4%, call him the most overrated in the league. Hall of Famer Tim Hardaway Sr. joined in saying Haliburton thinks he's all that. For most, that'd be a bruise to the ego. For Haliburton, it was a gift. I'm at my best when people are talking about me, he told a magazine last summer, and he's proving it. The Revenge Tour. Playoff heroics cue the 2025 playoffs. Haliburton's time to shine. First, the Milwaukee Bucks. Fans in his home state chanted overrated at him. His response, driving past Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the NBA's toughest defenders, for a game-winning layup in overtime. Then he tweeted, "Overrate that." Next up, the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers. In Game 5, he went off nailing all 5 of his second quarter threes, en route to 31 points, clinching the series. Even LeBron James took notice, tweeting, "Where the lames who said he was overrated? Quiet as hell." Haliburton's stats scream impact: 17.5 points, 9.3 assists, and a +17 on-off rating. No Pacer makes a bigger difference. The mindset villain and showman. What drives him? It's not just skill, it's attitude. Haliburton loves the villain role. A lifelong wrestling fan, he even got written into a WWE SmackDown skit last year, staring down Knicks guard Jalen Brunson, their pals off screen. On the court, he feeds off doubters. Last playoffs, he locked eyes with a trash-talking fan at Madison Square Garden after every bucket, then led the Pacers to victory. His coach Jonakin says it best, pay people to talk crazy to Ty because that's when he gets going. Criticism isn't a weight, it's his rocket fuel. What's next, finals or bust? Now the Pacers face either the Knicks or Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals, big stages with loud crowds. Haliburton's ready. Indiana's playing fast, third fastest pace in the playoffs, and he's the engine. At 25, he's already got the Pacers in back-to-back conference finals, and his game's only growing. The overrated tag buried. As ex-NBA player Darrell Wright put it, Hallie's making a lot of people look crazy with that overrated S-way. We need a recount. The last laugh. Haliburton's journey is all about resilience. Cut as a teen, doubted in college, labeled a fluke in the pros, he's turned every jab into a step up. Now, with the Pacers on the brink of their first NBA Finals in 25 years, he's not just proving critics wrong, he's rewriting the narrative. So next time someone calls him overrated, just watch. That's when Tyrese Haliburton turns it up and shows the league what he's really made of. There you have it, Haliburton's story, raw and real. From slights to stardom, he's the guy who thrives when the doubters get loud. And right now, they're awfully quiet.